Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this historic live event being broadcast to jillions of people around the globe, live right here on YouTube. TPS presents the Horror Movie Awards of 2019. Your host, Daniel Richardson.
Come on. Go on, guys. Okay. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the very first Horror Movie Awards right here on TPS TV. And yeah, wow. You guys really give yourselves a hands out there. Yes, everybody. Oh. I'll go ahead and get me a little drink because, you know, we can put on a classy affair. You see this thing right here? Dust that off out of the old closet. And yeah, got my Big Red because nothing's classier than the nectar of the gods. Big Red. Hashtag not sponsored. Am I right? So anyways, yes, 2019 in the bag. A decade is in the bag right now. Moving on to the 20s, which is crazy to think, you know. Remember, as a kid, you just assume, like, wow, the 20s, that was so far ago. Old people are from the 20s, and now here we are, and the 20s are just around the corner. There's no roaring 20s. I don't know how much roaring will happen, but still, yeah, here we are. So, yeah, 2019, a great year in horror. I mean, it had a little bit of something for everybody, whether if you was a art horror fan, you know. You had movies like Us and The Lighthouse, Midsummer coming out, creature features. My God, you had The Crawl. Surprisingly enough, one Tarantino's favorite movies of the year, Crawl. You know, 47 Meters Down had another sequel, Uncaged this time. They weren't really caged last time. I know the people were. You know. Anyways, but no, just it's been an incredible year for horror, and so we decided, you know what? Let's get our viewers involved on this one, and let's do our own little award show. Now, here's how it worked. A couple months back, I went ahead and made the video, and I posted it on all of our social media to go ahead and give us your nominations. We gave you the categories, we told you to feed us the nominations, and then we sat down, tallied them up, and of course, whatever you know, the top 5 were the nominations. We took the winner of each one of them, put them forward. However, if there was a tie, we went to a tie-breaking committee, which was comprised of myself, in this awesome suit, Simon Terrell, and Josh Cheney, a couple associates here at TPS. So we were the tie-breaking committee, but however, we kind of underestimated that one award, and I won't mention it here, but anybody who is on social media over the past 48 hours will know what it is. But one award even stumped the tie-breaking committee, so we had to go to a sudden death. When we took it straight to the fans. So everybody out there voted on this one. And yeah, but that's how we came up with all the nominations and winners. So once again, we want to thank everybody out there who participated at any stage of this, either the nomination process, the tie-breaking process, or whatever. And that's it. So thank you guys. Seriously, thank you so much. As you can see, I'm got a co-host here. Got Chucky. He's got a nice little. I thought I had a bow tie somewhere, which would have been more appropriate, I think. But he has to wear one ties. I'm sorry, buddy. Sorry. So yes, and of course tonight we'll be handing out the Golden Skull. Yes, and let it be known too to the we got a ton of celebrities here in the house. Roy, take the camera around. Yes, show them all off. There it is. Oh, you're all beautiful. But if anybody out there with any winners who would like to get their award, contact us here at TPS. At the end of the show, we'll have all of our social media stuff up and everything. So hit us up. I won't lie, I don't know if I can even find any more of these, but we will get you a substitute award to send your way. Put it on your shelf. You can just knock those Oscars and shit, out of the way and put, these up. But yeah. So without any further ado, let's get into it. We got 7 awards we're handing out tonight. There were 6 categories. The categories was we got Best Picture, Horror Picture, obviously, Best Director, Best Actor and Actress. We got Best Screenplay. We got the Best Villain. Sorry, Chuck, you didn't make the cut. They didn't even cast you. They got a younger guy to do you. I'm sorry. It happens. It happens to the greatest. They did Dr. Sleep recently. They had a younger guy come in to take over Jack Nicholson's role. You know, he's Jack. Come on. Sit down. Oh my God. So, anyways, yes, you know, all these awards, and then we decide to give out the Silver Skull Award to the movie that has the most nominations that unfortunately did not get a win. We'll wait till later in the broadcast to bring that out, so that way we're not spoiling any potential whatever. But yeah, there it is. So guys, let's get into it, shall we? The first award of the night, Best Horror Villain of 2019. What's a horror film without a villain? Am I right? Lots of great iconic villains have graced the screen, over the years. And right now we got 5 of the best, as voted by you, in contention to take this prestigious award home. So, nominees are Annabelle from Annabelle Comes Home, Brandon Breyer from Brightburn, Sue Ann Ellington from Maw, La Llorona from The Curse of La Llorona, and Pennywise from It Chapter 2. There we go. Go ahead and get this. And the best horror villain of 2019 is Pennywise from It Chapter 2. So, just to say a few things about Pennywise's performance. What can I say, dude? It was great. I mean, seriously, Bill Skarsgård really did, I think, blow away everybody's expectations with his take on Pennywise, because it was such a beloved character and such an iconic character from cinema anyways, or I guess TV, since the first one was a miniseries. But Tim Curry, it was his role, and I don't think anybody could have thought, in a million years that somebody can come along and really kind of amp it up, and that's exactly what, Bill Skarsgård did. And yeah, a great, turned into an iconic performance of himself. Now, what I love about his performances, or just, the impact it had, was when you look at, like, you get, all these different pictures or paintings or whatever, got my horror characters, playing poker back here. You see any kind of pictures, the pantheon of great horror iconic characters, and instantly the new Pennywise from Bill Skarsgård's Pennywise is the one that you're seeing more often than not now. Like, it's literally, it became that iconic where it's that character you're seeing more often. So yeah, there it is, Pennywise, best horror villain of 2019. Congratulations. Moving on now, the next award, best horror screenplay of 2019. No matter, what kind of star power you have, what kind of crazy villains you have, even if you got, like, one of the best directors in the world, if you don't have a story, you ain't got dick. That's just all there is to it. And so here we are. These are the top 5, as voted by you. Best screenwriters of 2019 in the world of horror. We got Ari Aster for Midsummer, Gary Dauberman for It Chapter 2, Mike Flanagan for Dr. Sleep, Jordan Peele for Us, and Rob Zombie for Free From Hell. Alright. And the best horror screenplay of 2019 is Jordan Peele for Us. There you go. Oh, right there. Yeah, I mean, no denying that either. Jordan Peele, what I love about Jordan Peele, I mean, that is the fact that he was like the comedic guy who was into horror. You can tell he truly loves the genre. Even after, he did Get Out, I think a lot of people would expect him, he's like, well, he's going to go on and do, quote unquote, real movies. He's going to get out, playing with the horror films and do something else. And he came back with Us, which was brilliant. I mean, and it divided audiences. People either got it or they didn't. They either liked it or they didn't. But personally, I thought it was great. It hit it. I mean, it really did. It was like watching an old, like, Twilight Zone episode. It just had this kind of, I don't know, perfectness to it. yeah, he knew how to craft a great film, and yeah, screenwriter, absolutely, he got it. So congratulations, Jordan. Boom. Put this bad boy in the mantle. You're the one I was, talking to. You kicked that Oscar out of the way and put the real award up. So, all right, moving right along, guys. Up next, we got the best horror actress of 2019. Whether they're villains or the final girls, the badass girl that comes back to take down the villain. Either way, we got 5 of the best right here. So let's go through them. Logan Browning for The Perfection. Sophia Boutella for Climax. Samara Weaving for Ready or Not. Allison Williams for The Perfection. And Sherry Moon Zombie for Free from Hell. And the winner of the Best Horror Actress of 2019 is Sherry Moon Zombie for Free from Hell. There you go. I've won, a lot of these I didn't vote for, or I didn't, wouldn't have been my pick. But I will say this was definitely one of them that I totally agree with. I thought she did fantastic. I mean, I've always been a fan of hers, Devil's Rejects. I thought she did great in 31. Lords of Salem wasn't huge on my list, but I really dug her performance. I think she is a great actress. She's not just a horror actress or whatever. She's a good actress. And yes, I thought she did really good here. I mean, when you look at the complexity of the story, which I know everybody's going to roll their eyes right now when I'm talking about Free from Hell, but you're looking at a young psychotic girl who's already kind of psychotic to begin with, but the fact that she kind of lost her father, Captain Spaulding, and she's dealing with that, many years after the fact. And it kicks her over into a totally different type of realm. Like, she literally is, she goes from being like playful psychotic in Devil's Reject to just full-blown psychopath in Free from Hell. But still, a powerhouse performance. So Sherry Moon, congratulations. You definitely earned it. Boom. There you go. Guys, going on now to the best horror actor 2019. Once again, just like their female counterparts, whether they're villains or the heroes of the story, you always got, and that's the thing, I really feel like we should have more legitimate horror actors win awards. You're telling me right now, anybody at the Academy right now, that Donald Pleasance does not deserve an Academy Award for Halloween? Go fuck yourself. Seriously, and I'll even go as far as saying this, even though it never happened. I'll say Bruce Campbell, yes, for Ash, for any of the iterations of Ash throughout any of those films, deserves it. Right there. So, right here we got 5 of the top horror actors of 2019, as voted by you. Here we go. We have Adam Brody for Ready or Not. Winston Duke for Us. Ewan McGregor for Dr. Sleep. Bill Moseley for Free from Hell. And Jack Rayner for Midsummer. And the best horror actor of 2019 is Ewan McGregor for Dr. Sleep. Yeah! Give it up to him right there. This was, this movie itself, Dr. Sleep, it's insane how great it was, considering that, all it had kind of going against it. Sequels to beloved classics, especially with 40 plus years in between them or whatever, that almost never works. Ever. The fact that it is a sequel to a beloved, iconic classic like The Shining means that you had everybody kind of, going out against it to begin with. Everybody's going to, be pouting about it or whatever the case is. On top of that, how do you make a sequel to that? How do you play adult Danny Torrance? And I think Ewan McGregor did a great job. This movie was so epic, and just as a scale in general. I mean, you get immediately after the aftermath of The Shining, all the way up to now, at the events of this movie. But there's a lot of stuff in between that you see this journey that Ewan McGregor takes, from struggling with, dealing with what he's lived with, still being haunted in a certain sense, and trying to cope with that, but at the same time, now this new problem arises. Ewan McGregor's always been a great actor, but who would have thought he would have been in a horror movie, you know, especially something as great as Dr. Sleep. So, Ewan McGregor, you definitely earned this one, man. Congratulations. All right. Train keeps on rolling. Up next, we have Best Horror Director of 2019. Once again, no matter how great the budget is, how many great stars you can load in there, even if you got a good story, if you do not have someone behind the camera that's kind of reining us all in and making sure that this train stays on the tracks, you ain't got nothing. And that's what the director does. And so here we are, the top 5 directors as voted by you. The Best Horror Director of 2019. We got Ari Aster for Midsummer, Claire Dennis for Highlight, Mike Flanagan for Dr. Sleep, Dan Gilroy for Velvet Buzzsaw, and Jordan Peele for Us. And the winner of Best Horror Director of 2019 is Jordan Peele for Us. Oh my gosh. Oh, there it is. His second Golden Skull of the night. Oh. Just, you know, don't know what to add to what I already said to him before, but I mean, the dude has already established himself with just 2 films. With just 2 films. He established himself as a master of horror already, and I few would really ever dispute that. The fact that he's got Candyman coming out, you know, in the near future. The fact that he even says he would love to revisit, if not just the movies, but the themes of Get Out and Us in future movies. I mean, really excited to, you know, have Jordan Peele in the horror community as one of its leading filmmakers. It's incredible. 2, count them, 2 Golden Skulls. Congratulations, Jordan. You got knockoffs. I mean, I'm sure you got Golden Globes. I knocked that shit off before too, but then you got 2 of the bad boys up there. There you go. Congratulations. Now we're moving on to the main event. The Best Horror Picture of 2019. This is it. This is for all the marbles. The best horror film of 2019. Your nominees are Dr. Sleep, It, Chapter 2, Midsummer, Ready or Not, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Now I promise you guys that we're going to be handing out another award, the Silver Skull Award. I always hated in award ceremonies or just in you know, shows in general when you would have like a movie that's like a you know, nominated like 11 times and somehow could not capture the, you know, thing. And I'm like, really? Can I not just like give them like a little mini Oscar? Like a little person on top of the, you know, golden little person on top of the, you know, platform as the second place, you know. And no, unfortunately, you know, they don't believe in you would think in 2019 in this generation of everybody gets a gold star that there would be a second place type, you know, thing like this. No, they don't believe in it. Well, we do. And that's why we got the Silver Skull. One of these movies, actually 2 of the movies, had the most nominations with 4 apiece. Now, Dr. Sleep is one of them. But of course, it already won with Ewan McGregor getting Best Leading Actor. The other movie that was nominated 4 times and could not, for whatever reason, get the votes to get the thing, it's going to get the Silver Skull Award. That movie, Midsummer. Midsummer, congratulations. You definitely deserve something because it was great. It really was. Ari Aster second. Art House horror making a huge, you know, I don't want to say comeback. I thought art horror made a comeback a couple years ago, and it's just carrying the torch. His first film was Hereditary, which was fucking brilliant. And I think, much like Jordan Peele, people were wondering, like, what's the second movie going to be like? Because that's what it takes. You know, the first film's always kind of like, hey, you did great. You know, congratulations. But then everybody is always, you know, Hawkeye in that second one. You know, what are you going to bring to the table now? And he did not disappoint. I mean, literally, you know, in my opinion, it was like, you know, a almost like a remake, or I guess in the spirit of like a Wicker Man. Loved it. I mean, it's just really good. And of course, he definitely, you know, made it his own. He definitely let it breathe. It was not, I mean, one of the, you know, the only complaint you heard, and it was not really a complaint, it was mostly just from you know, like, you know, not make fun of it, but the gore horror guys, the non-art horror guys, it was too long. But honestly, what would you cut from that? Because honestly, it just flowed so beautifully. It's brilliant. Midsummer, the winner of the Silver Skull Award. So now, best picture, the best horror picture of 2019 is It Chapter 2. Oh, claimed its second award of the evening after winning Best Horror Villain, Pennywise. It Chapter 2, a great sequel. I feel like it had a huge shadow to get out from underneath. Because for one, It Chapter 1 was incredible. It was great. I feel like with It Chapter 2, you know, the only complaint, much like Midsummer, was the length. I don't know. Are you guys like kids or something? Is it ADD? What is it? You guys just like, it's too long. I can't do it. Well, wait till it comes out on DVD and you guys can pause it or take breaks or whatever. I thought, you know, the pacing, it worked. It really did. Because once again, what would you cut from this? I think that, you know, it's going to be risky bringing the kids back because, you know, once again, all the kids have that, like, you know, growth spurts, but they did this, you know, the de-aging CGI, which I thought did, you know, for the most part, did really well on all of them. I thought the story was great because once again, the biggest complaint about the 1990 miniseries, which was divided into two halves as well, was that the second half wasn't nearly as good as the first. And then, of course, the finale. Everybody, you know, shat on the finale of the original miniseries. So I feel like here they definitely still made it, you know, scary for the adults. I mean, that's the thing. It's always scarier from a perspective of a kid who's being attacked by something, you know, supernatural. Because, you know, who's going to believe him? You know, whatever. You're smaller. You're more defenseless. You're more innocent. But as an adult, you know, I mean, it can still be scary, but, you know, compared to the two, you know, usually the kids are scarier. But I think they did a really good job here. I feel like it definitely had kind of more of an action vibe to it, but I don't think they skimped on the horror at all. I thought it was just as dark, you know, at certain parts. And not just that, but it told a really great story. Couple that with just the great performances from the entire cast, with obviously Pennywise, and you got yourself a great movie. So there it is. Best Horror Picture of 2019, It Chapter 2. I want to thank everybody out there for tuning in, watching this. Thank you for the nominations. And thank you to all the nominees as well for making great horror. I mean, once again, it's been a great year for horror, and you guys are the reason why. I mean, seriously. So keep up the great work. Once again, any of those awesome... we got a lot of A-listers in the crowd here. But if any of those guys want to get this Golden Skull, contact us. Hit us up on our social media. That's going to be coming up right after the thing. So there it is. Guys, I've been your host, Daniel Richardson. Taking one last little drink here at Big Red. Hashtag not funky. And yeah, that's it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Till next year. Oh, shit. Didn't always run, sorry. Hi. Thank you for watching that video. Be sure to give us a thumbs up, share it, subscribe to our channel. All that good stuff you do right here on YouTube, go ahead and do it. Check out our other videos. Go to our playlist. We got episodes of TPS TV, Journey Through the Dark Side. We got a new show coming out, the horror movie review with Daniel Richardson. This guy. And of course, our short film, Entropy. You can find all that and more right here on YouTube. And then check out, yeah, look at that. All of our social media right there. And we don't just, you know, copy and paste like the same post and put it on all. No, that's ridiculous. 3 different platforms, 3 different posts. I mean, the behind the scenes stuff you see on Twitter will not be the same stuff you see on Instagram. So there you go right there. So be sure to get on, give us a follow and a like on all that right there. Keep up to date. Have you seen Unspeakable Acts yet? No? Come on. Pick you up the DVD right now. Links over there. Oh, yeah. It's only $7. $3 shipping and handling. And of course, if you've already seen it and you haven't seen the Public Domain Dungeon yet, boom, $5 DVD right there. So 5 S&P as well. Or sorry, 3 S&P as well. So there you go. Do that. And if you got the spare change, you want to hit us up, you know, donate a little bit over here to TPS Productions. Our Patreon is right there. Oh, yeah. So that's all we... Oh my God, sorry. I'm getting fired, ain't I? God, that's all we got. Thank you for watching.